Welcome back to Weddings Portland Style. Michelle and Robbie have been planning their vintage Hollywood wedding for over 2 years. They chose the perfect setting at the Aerie at Eagle Landing for their wedding.
Michelle, you are my God-given soulmate. I take you with all my heart and soul to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and health, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live.
Robbie, you are my God-given soulmate. I take you with all my heart and soul to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward. As God is my witness, I give you my unbreakable solemn vow.
Olivia Olson, Director of Sales and Marketing, tells us more about the vintage Hollywood theme for their wedding.
There were a lot of wonderful things that they did to incorporate that theme into it. They had a beautiful vintage Rolls Royce. Even from her attire to the second that they left, walking over a red carpet, everything was really themed together, which just sort of made everything look incredible.
Michelle and Robbie did such a fantastic job at coordinating their vintage Hollywood theme into their wedding.
Michelle and Robbie did a seating chart where they assigned their guests to a table, and as the guests entered, it was really helpful that she actually had a map, which was essentially a site plan of where the tables were at. And so it was actually really easy for the guests to be able to find their seat. There wasn't any confusion. And once they walked in, of course, with the vintage Hollywood theme, she had named each table with an actor who was, an actor in the 40s. So, Frank Sinatra and the different great actors that we think of. And it was just a really fun way, I think, for people to find their space and also to be entertained at the same time.
Robbie and Michelle even had signature cocktail drinks at their wedding reception that coordinated with the vintage Hollywood theme.
One of the things I thought was really fun is after the ceremony ended, everyone gathered outside in the patio area, and they had this great, beautiful bar set up. And they hosted a couple signature cocktails actually. One was a pink martini, which went with the theme of their colors. And they also did a mint julep, which again followed through with the theme of vintage Hollywood.
Adding simple and unique thematic features allows the accents to pop and really help set a graceful and elegant wedding. Michelle and Robbie did just this, with the exception of one extravagant thematic detail, a 1947 Rolls Royce. Eric Newland from Hybrid Moon Video Productions tells us a bit more about the biggest feature that Michelle and Robbie utilized at their wedding.
Yeah, typically a lot of brides and grooms are going to use this Rolls Royce as a getaway car. But Michelle and Robbie incorporated this vehicle to be parked out front the entire day. So when people showed up at the wedding, they knew this was old world charm. Michelle and Robbie really got some great photographs using the best car in town.
What a fun way to incorporate vintage Hollywood into their wedding. They did such a wonderful job. Let's go check in with Sheena and see how things are going at the salon.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Lindsay, hi, I'm Sheena.
Nice to meet you, Sheena.
First, Lindsay is going to straighten Sheena's hair to make it ultra smooth and shiny. Next, she will add loose curls for just the right amount of movement and texture. In the end, it will create a soft and elegant style.
I just want her to feel confident and classy, and most of all, beautiful on her wedding day.
When we return to Weddings Portland Style, we'll talk with Monica Fors and Elizabeth Herman from West Coast Event Productions. And we'll see how the final touches pull together Sheena's new wedding day look. But first, a wedding trivia question. Who made this comment about her husband? I married the first man I ever kissed. When I tell my children that, they just about throw up. The answer when we return. Stay tuned.